Hey everyone, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy, and today we're going to unbox a member of the Imperial ground crew from Rogue One. So let's go cut this guy loose. Alright everyone, here we are today with a Rogue One figure. This is a member of the Imperial ground crew. And we're going to unbox this figure today, but real quick, let's just spin the packaging around so we can take a look at it. And so what you have here is a basic character description and then a little advertising below that where they're promoting the app they have which interacts with the toys. But we're going to read the character description real quick, and here we go. Imperial ground crew. Imperial installations, whether spacebound or ground-based, buzz with activity and vehicular traffic. Skilled ground crews sort through this would-be chaos and see to the smooth operation of Imperial craft through regular maintenance. Alright, so what they're describing there is these guys' job, and I always kind of just thought they were, you know, if you're familiar with this character, you know, this is the outfit that Jen Erso stole to sneak into the Imperial installation on Scarif. And you can see they have these little wands right here that light up, and they're kind of like those guys at the airport you see with the sticks that light up that kind of guide aircraft into the parking spots. And I thought really that's all these guys did, and then you on the description here you hear they actually do maintenance as well. So okay, did not know that. See, that's why I like have the little character descriptions on these figures. Sometimes you learn something. So, jeez. Been unboxing a couple of these Rogue One figures lately, and I'm finding out they really liked using the glue at the Hasbro factory. Jeez. When it came to Rogue One, these things do not like coming out of here. Jeez. Holy moly. Alright, there we go. And he is loose. Got some paperwork. No one cares about that. Alright, there he is. Let's pop him out of here. And I'm wanting to call him a she just because I'm so used to seeing Jen Erso in this outfit. But there we go. We have the light wands here for guiding traffic. Alright, here we go. Here he is. And that's a really cool helmet. That's one of the things I liked about the design of this figure, or this character, was the helmet design. Very cool. Oh, and they actually have the backpack. So if you're familiar, if you remember in the movie that they could put those little white light wands in the backpack, and it kind of looked like swords sticking out of their back. But I was wondering if they were going to have that there, and there you can see it. It's got two little grooves cut out into it so you can slide the wands in there, and we'll check that out in a second. But just taking a close-up look at the figure here, and real quick here, let's run through the movements of this guy. So it looks like you have up and down, and a little bit, it's being a little bit stiff on me here, but you do have side to side, but very minimal up and down and side to side. And let's see here, going to the shoulder, you have just rotation, and then you have hip movement as well, just like your standard 3 3/4 inch figure. And actually, wow, there you go, he does yoga, and there you go. So he has a lot of movement to him, at least at the legs anyway. So very cool. So let's check out these light wands that they use to guide the craft in. Alright, there you go. Very cool. So we're coming in. Okay, they should have put a button on the back so you could have a wand craft in to your Imperial installations. But he's got a pretty good grip on them both. It's not super tight, but they're not falling out. They're not coming out of his hands, which that's what you want to see. But when you tug on them, they'll pop out before they move the arm. So it's not super tight, but they're in there real good. And then let's see here how we get the light wands in the back here. Very cool. See, it's a shame that this is such a coolly designed character, or at least the outfit is. So they just kind of slide in there. That one's not wanting to stay on me. Okay, I'm trying to get them even so they look nice. Alright, so there you go. You can see how they slide into the backpack. There's just little grooves cut out in the backpack, and the backpack is molded onto the character, so it doesn't come off. But you can remember when you see these characters in Rogue One, you could see these wands sticking out of the backpack like that, and there you go. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a lot. It's such a cool character. I think this outfit looks really cool. And if these were actually weapons, like some kind of, I don't know, vibral axe or something, that would be really cool. How they're sticking out the back like that. But no, they're just light wands for guiding craft into where they belong. All right. So then when you purchase this guy, you get this. Put him to the side for now. This giant accessory piece here, which it looks like to me, just starting to look at it, it straps onto his back somehow. And, okay, so is it a jetpack? Is that what I'm seeing? That's what it looks like. And you can see we got movable wings here that seem to move back and forth. And then you have some movement on these, what appear to be large blaster cannons to me. You can see they'll tuck back into position and then they can fold back out. Okay, so let's see how this thing interacts with him. And there is a little instruction booklet, and I went ahead and read it real quick. It comes with the figure. And what it's telling you to do is pop the light wands out here. And this thing should snap right onto his shoulder, around his neck and shoulder here. And alright, and the only place really holding it on from what I'm seeing is this part that goes around his neck and shoulders here, and then the part where it actually is on his back, it doesn't connect. There's no like tab that snaps into his back or anything. And it's a little hard to see, but you can see how they actually have it cut out so it goes around the backpack he is wearing. So it fits on there just fine. It's just, realize it's a little bit loose. But it's on the figure good. It just wiggles, is what I guess what I'm trying to say. So then what this is, and obviously this wasn't in the film at any point. So this is one of these bonus accessories they put in the packaging to try and entice people to buy the figures, but you can see there's a big Imperial emblem on the back with some pinstripes, and then you have this big piece that comes up next to the head. I'm not totally sure what that's supposed to be, but what they're showing you in the instructions, all this thing really does is, so you have the blasters that fold out like that. Oops, it's falling over on me there. You have the blaster wings that fold out like that, and then you have these back wings that open up like that, and you do that, and I guess he is in flight mode at that point. So he comes with a jetpack, very cool, with giant cannons on it. So very cool. See, I was just asking for him to be a more aggressive character with some offensive capabilities, and I got what I was asking for. There you go. All right. So very interesting. Giant jetpack for the ground crew. It looks like he could do some very serious damage with this thing. So very cool. And again, it just pulls off the neck there, and you can see it's just a little collar piece that goes around him. So very cool. You get a Arsenal jetpack with your Imperial ground crew member. So who knew? All right, I'm going to put the wands back in his hands because I thought that looked pretty cool. So, all right, guys. Very cool. He stands really good. All right, everybody. There he is from the Rogue One 3 3/4 inch line. This is a member of the Imperial ground crew. And thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the content. And if you are, please subscribe to the channel. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.